The economic weather has been as changeable as the real thing this year. The construction trade just one of those affected, as July's washout helped drag down GDP, the measure of everything built, bought and sold in the economy.
We've lost several weeks just on this particular project alone, just down to the weather, and then with the supply chain still being very inconsistent and obviously still issues with recruitment, it's no wonder that we've seen things slightly dip and steady off.
A half percentage point fall in GDP in July came after the same amount of growth in a flaming June, following a recent pattern in which the economy has never been more than 2 months from a contraction. All that rain hurt the retail trade too. Sally and Ellie moved into new premises near Nottingham's Lace Market a year ago.
It is as bad as COVID. You know, during the pandemic and lockdown, people had money in their pocket. They had time to be online shopping and what have you. And the businesses were getting support as well from the government. Now we're not getting the support. People haven't got any money, so it is really tough.
It wasn't just the weather. Industrial action by doctors and teachers also contributed to GDP shrinking.
Forecasting the economy has been like trying to second-guess the weather in this fluctuating summer, but that's the challenge facing the Bank of England when it meets to consider interest rates and the battle against inflation next week. The key question is this latest downturn evidence that it's done enough already to slow the economy, to persuade us to stop going out and spending, or is it a blip that could yet blow them off course?
If there is a pattern, it's of a stagnant economy in which small variations make the difference between growth or contraction.
The monthly data has been volatile in recent months for some of these unusual factors. The one fewer working day in May because of the additional bank holiday for the King's coronation, the really good weather in June, the really poor weather in July. Look at the economy for a longer period, and when you look at that, I think it's fair to say that the economy has been pretty flat, low growth over the last year or so.
The Chancellor says he's confident about the future. The recent past suggests the economic climate remains fragile. Paul Kelso, Sky News in Nottingham.